1, 2, 3, 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mudblood podcast. And also, as we should mention, we are sponsored yet again by Hinch Distillery. Hinch Distillery, you see them behind us, you see us in front of us. Great whiskey, local company in County Down. They're a beautiful place. If you haven't tried it, get involved. Their whiskies are like aged 5 years in a Madeira cask, and whiskey now is not an old man's drink. It's a more
all the young ones drink it. It's trendy.
Everyone drinks it. Everyone drinks it. So drink responsibly. But if you're going to have a drink, try Hinch Distillery Irish whiskies. Fantastic stuff. You'll love it.
We're also sponsored, as always, by Manscaped. You know what they do. You know what their business is. They're here to get your bollocks trimmed, get them clean, get them smelling delicious. If you want nice, clean-shaven, smelling lovely bollocks, go on to Manscaped. We can get you money off. Use the code Mudblood, 20% off.
Get your bollocks shaved. You'll enjoy it. You'll appreciate it.
Yep.
And you'll say, thanks, lads. You'll really enjoy it.
You're coming into the summer months. Get it nice and clean. Enjoy this week's episode.
Up the Manscaped.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mudblood podcast with myself, William Thompson, joined as always by Paddy McDonnell. How you doing, bro? I know it was fucking bad. Do you ever go to burp and then try to stop it and just breaks your fucking rib cage?
I woke up this morning with the taste of vomit in my mouth. Did you ever get that?
The taste
like
of
the burning sensation in your throat and you're like, whoa.
Oh, I thought you said famine. Vomit? Right.
What do you think?
I thought you said I woke up with the taste of famine in my mouth. I was like,
famine?
What the fuck does that mean?
Typical paralysis.
I thought you
thinking that I'm talking about the famine.
I thought you were just getting all staunch on me 30 seconds in.
And the week it is. And can I just say, there has never been this amount of chocolate in the fucking podcast.
I heard you were going through a dose of famine, so we brought in all the chocolate.
Yeah, I'm talking about famine. I'm on a fucking full-on fucking training regime and diet, and the fucking place is full of chocolate this morning, and I'm like, I haven't even had my fucking overnight oats.
yeah. We get celebrations, foxes.
And you are sitting fucking stuffing your fucking face. Pack of fucking cunts.
No, they're penguins, but yeah, there's foxes, there's celebrations, there's loads. Oh my god, man. Fucking, I was like, I'll be good today. Woke up straight away. Celebrations. Had 4 of them already. And no one touches the bounty, so I'll take them all now.
I love bounty.
Good man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fucking one of the best bars of chocolate.
Oh, they're fucking great. And I love
a dark brandy.
the wee red one. I don't like dark chocolate. Don't like dark chocolate.
You're racist.
No, they've had them.
You're racist.
I've had them, I just don't like them.
Don't like dark chocolate, fucking bastards. Coming over here, taking all our fucking chocolate bar jobs.
Taking all our coconut.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of chocolate's made through slave trade anyway, so it doesn't matter, but I just don't.
Not.
A lot of it. That's why they had to bring it.
It's
That's
not.
why they had to bring in fair trade.
No.
Remember the chocolate had the wee fair trade thing.
No, you can't say that, Willie.
It was.
Our
It was.
sponsorships will pull out. No,
We're not sponsored by fucking
Oh, it
celebrations.
could be. Fuck up. And would that not be a good one?
I mean, the minute they are, I'm like, I love slave labour. They give us £200 a week. But where were you? Where were you last week? Manchester.
Liverpool.
How was it?
Unreal. The show in Manchester was the poorest selling show that I had, and we still ended up with 87 people in the room. So
Good man.
Still a fucking decent crowd.
Manchester's a weird one.
It is a weird one.
Because you think we
But
sell
last
well
year-
in Liverpool.
But last year in Manchester I sold 180. Mm-hmm. So I was like, but was it because it was the end of January? Quite possibly.
Every single gig, not even like, I had no personal ones, but every gig from the big ones to the open mics took a hit in January.
Well,
Always happens.
Cardiff, I was there just the first couple of weeks, and really genuinely was like, there was people there, but they weren't buying drink.
Yeah.
It was like vouchers and stuff that they got and whatever, for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I was in the following weekend, Edinburgh, rammed to the fucking neck, but they weren't buying drink.
Yeah.
And then Liverpool, they were buying drink, and it was rammed.
Aye, they were drowning their sorrows, man.
Fucking
Klopp's gone.
Klopp. Big fucking plop. Klopp the plops away.
Look at Sean's wee sad face. Who do you want? 2 questions. Who do you think will take over? Who do you want to take over?
I think it's probably most likely to be Xabi Alonso.
I don't think he will.
Now,
I don't think he will, and here's my thinking behind it. If you're logically thinking, because Liverpool men is like, oh, he'll definitely take it, right? He's being tipped for the Real Madrid job. The money compared to being the Liverpool manager is doubled, maybe
Yeah,
treble
that's true.
the
That's
wages.
fuck money, like.
Right? Yes. Now, if he goes to Liverpool, is he going to win the league under Man City? Because Liverpool aren't spending the money to compete with Man City. So Xavi's a pretty new manager. He goes to Liverpool, doesn't get the budget, doesn't get the fucking means. So he'll go, whoa. Or does he stay at where he is now, have a successful time, Real Madrid take him?
Yeah.
Whereas if he goes to Liverpool and doesn't make a dent, doesn't win a trophy, Man City still win. And he looks like he hasn't won anything, which is a big fucking
It'll fuck
thing
his career out of the
before it's even
blocks. Yeah.
started.
yeah.
Who would you want?
I would want either him, but I actually thought that I thought the day Klopp left, it would have been Pep Linders, his assistant manager, would have just taken over. I thought they were starting like a new boot room thing, because like see if Klopp, like for League Cup games or like FA Cup games, like Klopp doesn't do the press conferences, like your man does it instead, and
But he'll go with Klopp.
yeah, I think they'll end.
And
up
I
just
think
taking the
Klopp's
German
already
league.
knows what manager's job he's taking.
Yeah, so do I.
Is he leaving for another job?
He hasn't said that.
He says he's taking a break, but I think
he'll take 2 months off and
Aye.
be somewhere else.
Julian Nagelsmann is ending his contract after the Euros here for the Germany job. So
I'd take that.
yeah, so of
So
course,
if he doesn't take the Germany job, he'll definitely go to Saudi and get fucking big money for a couple of years.
Yeah.
if he goes to Germany, fair enough. Like if he goes to Bayern Munich, it's shit. But
Goes to
whatever.
Chelsea.
Can't see him taking another
He won't
No, he
take another
wouldn't.
Premier League job.
That would make me laugh.
But
But
straight away, maybe a second.
if he went to Saudi Arabia, I'd be fucking fuming. If he went to like Real Madrid or Barcelona, I'd be fuming.
But you have to say about the money, you know what I mean? That's what it's
Yeah.
all about.
Yeah.
And it's about testing yourself too. Like, when Henrik Larsson left Celtic and went till Barcelona, nobody could really say anything.
Oh, did he go to Barcelona after? I thought he went Barcelona Celtic.
No.
Fuck.
He was paranoid, bought his own contract out to come to Celtic, and then United tried to sign him 4 or 5 times. Celtic says they would sell him for 7 million, and he wouldn't leave. He says, "No, I'm happy. My
Right,
kids
okay.
and I'm happy here." So it was never about the money for him. It was just him being happy, his family being happy, and he was like, "I'm getting fucking 35 grand a week. I don't need any more money." Like,
Yeah.
and then eventually, what happened was he won the Golden Boot with Celtic, and the fucking story wasn't Henrik Larsson wins the Golden Boot. It was he was able to score fucking 57 goals because he was in the Scottish League. Let's see him do that.
So then he gets like, okay, I'll fucking.
Alright. So he went to fucking Barcelona and fucking tore it up.
He was great player.
And then went to United and proved the point in the Premiership. So it was more about him proving a point to people.
Yeah.
So, and I think if you're, like, you just have to realise too, Klopp's not a fucking lifelong Liverpool fan. And that makes a difference.
But he has sort of felt he is felt.
Celtic fans, like, the exact same way. They're like, I can't believe he would leave us. Kieran Tierney was fucking, he's a Celtic man, he'll not leave us for Arsenal. Hold on, how much is he getting a week?
Yeah.
15, 17, 20 grand.
And
What is he going to get at Arsenal a week?
Yeah.
125?
You're gonna get sponsorships. You're gonna get extra fucking TV royalties and shit.
Watch this. Willie, Tea With Me comes in for you. Right?
Yeah.
And don't even have to say if they offered you money. Would you be away?
No, I'd need money.
If you got money, would you
Got
be
money.
away?
It depends what they offer. It depends what they offer.
And I know he loves Mudblood.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's,
It just depends on if you went. I'll give you. If someone went, I'll give you
There's a
5
comedian-
times to do the exact same
There's a
job.
comedian on our scene, right? And he does it all the time, where he'll have a local gig, and then he'll agree to a local gig, and then something bigger comes in, and he'll fuck off and go and do the bigger gig.
And it's me.
I wasn't even you I was thinking of.
I've done
know,
that a
yeah.
handful of times, but it's always see when it is that you text someone, here's the fee, and they go, fair enough. Do you know what I mean? If you're getting $150 a night, and then you go something else has came in for $600. Now, if it's like the week off, I wouldn't do it. But a few months ahead, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that one.
Oh, this guy does it the week off.
I don't know who that is, but I love that. I love that. Speaking of gigs, I had a fucking mental one in Lurgan. I'd never been to Lurgan in my life.
Imagine that. Was it the first time?
First time, never
Do you know
been.
what? Do you ever see in my feed where it's like, are you never going to do Lurgan? Paddy, you going to do Lurgan? What do you think?
I wouldn't. And I did. Don't get me wrong, the guy who ran the gig, Pete, was a great ran gig, but it was like a bring your own. And the cafe was lovely, the staff were all lovely, but the people were pouring Benidorm measures into their glasses before the night even started. And it was the first time someone's walked out during one of my sets because of something I said. I'd never happened to me before.
What did you say?
I was doing my material about...
What was the exact bit?
I'll tell you, I was doing the bit about, I'll not give away the punchline, but how around the world they're nicer to disabled people than here.
Could you?
And some woman got really offended. She went, no, sorry. That's not funny. You joking about disabilities. That's not funny. And I went, why is it not funny? I'm talking about myself. Why is it not funny? She went, my dog's Down syndrome. That's not funny. And she got up and left.
No.
Because she went, my dog.
You're talking shit.
You can
Did she come
ask.
back with the dog?
You can ask.
Did she come back with a dog?
She didn't come back with a dog.
Back with a dog.
I can ring James McKegney right now.
People
fucking
say,
verify
it's
that.
not got Down syndrome, it's just a fucking bulldog.
yeah. She went, my dog's Down syndrome. And I went, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard. She got up and left. She was fucking fuming.
You said that
like under my, I was like, that's the funniest thing. I was like, I don't know how to say that.
That's
way
typical.
funnier than anything I have.
Typical. My man's dead, Dicker. Is she really? No, not really, but...
My disabled dog bought me him, so I advise you to
The
fuck up.
Do you have dogs? Bet they're ashamed of you.
That's rough. Isn't it? It's rough.
I swear to God that happened, man. I'm rarely at a loss for words on stage. I was just like...
I've never seen a Down syndrome dog. I've seen a picture of a Down syndrome tiger, but I've never seen a Down syndrome dog.
Because you send it to me every fucking 2 weeks.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You
When was the last time I said
you haven't sent it, and it's been a wee while, but when you first found that picture, you were very happy with it.
It's just like, fucking look at that.
It does look like me.
Yeah.
That's why you kept sending it to me. But yeah, that's been the only time on stage I've been like, I don't know what the fuck to do here. This is so fucking strange.
Have you ever had anybody walk out on you for something you said?
Well, I didn't see them walking out, but in the Odyssey, in the SSE, apparently one's walked out, and then a mate of mine who's married to a Protestant girl from Larne met them in the bar after, and they were like, we were at that gig. So were we. We get up and left. Why? Fucking too fiending, that boy, isn't he? Like, and he was like, well, he is called Paddy, but did you see him walking off stage at the end? No, we left. Well, he walked off wearing a fucking Union Jack coat. You know, like, stay to the fucking end at least and listen to the fucking story. I mean, my mate was sort of like, he's called Paddy McDonnell. He tells stories about where he's from, which is the Fall, so...
Yeah, what do you think it's going to be?
Yeah.
Too Finian, that boy.
And then 4 and Derry says it was too taggy. Was the exact words they used and tried to get the money back from Millennium Forum. He's too taggy.
Did they get that money back in Derry for something being too taggy?
They give him it back in punts. Sinn Féin shop vouchers.
Have you ever had someone walk out because of a specific joke you've said rather than just you being a big thing?
Not necessarily. Like, I can't remember off the top of my head. I can't remember somebody going "fuck you" and getting up and walking out that I can remember. Maybe I have, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it rarely happens. I've seen it happen a couple of times to people, but it doesn't happen loads. Like, but that was just one instance. When she got up and left, I was like, I'm glad because I don't know what the fuck to do now. This is the weirdest fucking thing.
Lurgan for you.
You're a lovely, lovely city, town.
Lurgan Klopp.
Lurgan Klopp's great.
That's the name.
That's the name of the episode, Lurgan Klopp. What'd you do if he leaves to manage a team in Lurgan? Yeah.
Lurgan Celtic.
Lurgan Celtic. You know what? I'd be happy enough, yeah, to be fair.
Lurgan Klopp.
I tell you what, I'm not enjoying how fucking cold it is, man. You must be so grateful that you work in a job now compared to working in sites when it's fucking freezing.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, I remember sitting in the fucking car looking at a couple of guys in sites one morning running the kids to school, and I was like, I'm very lucky now that I don't. But when you done it, don't get me wrong, you fucking hated it.
Yeah.
100% hated it, but you had to do it.
What would you do to keep warm on a fucking
just
day
have
like
to
that?
You have to keep busy.
Yeah.
And the problem is, you can wear as many layers as you want. You can put on fucking 3 or 4 fucking woolly socks and then fucking undergarments and all.
Aye.
But once you start working, you're too warm, so you have to fucking strip parts off.
Yeah.
And you're in a fucking building site, and it's dirty. It's It's just you just have to fucking work.
Did you ever get the mad bastards on the side who would wear like 3 jumpers on top but still kicking about in shorts?
No,
Because I see a lot of that.
You're not allowed to wear shorts on site.
No? Oh, well, that makes sense. Actually, that was a stupid fucking question.
They do wear them. Don't get me wrong. Console do it. Coming in the summer, like they're wearing them, but you're not mad to wear them.
Aye.
Protection, like.
Because it blows my mind. Like I walk down the street.
There was a guy from Donegal who was a shudder, and he wore a face top and a pair of shorts the whole way through winter.
Fuck me.
Like just proper.
Why?
A Neanderthal. Isn't that the right saying? Neanderthal. He was a proper Neanderthal. Like this guy was just a bog man.
Just a fucking
He
caveman.
was just a fucking. You couldn't understand a word. And he came from Donegal, and they talk slow and like that. There, he was. He just growled. This is a big hairy cunt, big hairy fucking thing. And he actually had a tan, which was fucking mad. Maybe it was dirt. I don't know. But he fucking wore them just the whole way through. The cunt was always sweating. He had a big hairy nose. I always remember I'd seen him in the hard hat and he was talking. He had a big hairy nose, like no long, like Bronson.
You're looking at him being like, fucking, let me get some in.
Just get away.
Yeah.
I'm getting itchy just thinking about him. But yeah, no. But you meet people like that, do you know what I mean?
Still, it blows my mind though. You'll see people out walking the dog, fucking their tops all wrapped up. They're still kicking about in fucking food season and shorts.
That does my balls in.
It annoys me.
Sliders, flip-flops and socks and shorts.
Yeah.
I hate it. I fucking hate it. Like on holidays, different.
Yeah.
But see here, cunts running about.
Yeah.
And fucking, see, I just don't, I'm like, what the fuck? It's not appropriate for here. It doesn't apply here.
It's fucking freezing, mate.
We had a neighbour and like taking the bins out every day.
Is
like,
this where you are now, or where when we sing this?
Where my mum is.
Yeah.
And like
Year round, like it could be snowing out in shorts and sandals. And I'd just be like, fuck, fair play. Brazen.
And they'll come in and be like Baltic out there, and then I'm like, dress like it.
You know what? I used to go like, fucking hell, he not freezing. See now, that's me.
You're out in shorts.
In the mornings, if I'm moving the car for Nicole or putting the bins out, I'm in shorts.
Stick some fucking joggers on, man.
Lazy cunt.
Lazy bastard.
That's what.
Would you sleep in shorts?
Yeah.
Really?
Naked.
I would sleep naked.
Naked.
I sleep balling naked.
No, I can't sleep naked.
You get to a certain age where you can't sleep balling naked because you leave stains on the bed.
I don't like the
He's the same age as me.
Hey.
Him?
I'm not saying it.
Oh, right.
I'm saying me.
Oh, you leave. Oh, it's so gross.
No, but it happens. You will get to the age where
You just leak.
well, you like.
I don't like the thought of like sweating on the bedclothes. You know what I mean? I always have to wear.
You wash them.
The more clothes you wear, the more sweat comes out, and then it goes through the clothes on the bed.
No, don't go through.
Like, do you ever accidentally fall asleep with like your clothes still on?
Oh fuck!
Like your jumper, and then you wake up, you're just fucking you're just fucking soaked through, like, and you don't know what that is. I hate that. I'm always like, I was like, I'll sit down for 5 minutes and then go do something, and end up passing out. Just wake up like
I passed out on the fucking train going to work in London because I had 2 fucking toolboxes and I had to get on the train with them, and I had all the gear for working outside.
Yeah.
So I couldn't carry it no way, so I had to wear it all. So I was wearing that much stuff, and when I got on the tube, you're down underground. It was fucking roasting, and I fainted, and I obviously didn't fall over because we were all scrunched on the train. And then I woke up and then I bulked over everybody. And like literally couldn't move people out of the road because we were standing with things, so I couldn't put my hands up or anything. And I just went and then when people realised, they started trying to move, but it was that compact I couldn't move, and then they were spinning me, so then I was just being sick. Like, you know them cameras that follow people around like that?
Yeah, like a Catherine wheel.
I was just like that, people just pushing me out of the road, but I was just turning around and just poking at all these people. And the doors opened, and I remember just getting pushed out on the platform, and it wasn't where I was going to. And I was just standing there.
Did I talk about last week about being on the train?
I can't remember.
Did I?
No, I don't think you did.
I was on my way home from Dublin. I took the train up, and the train conductor knew who I was, so he was like, "Do you want to go up in the first class? Just upgrade." I felt everyone was all like fancy eating dinners and all. I came in like fucking staying trackies and a big bag of fucking banshee bones. I was like, "Right, how we doing?" And then I didn't get grub. I was literally just doing work. So then and then he took me up to the top of the train
did he?
where they drive it.
He says, here, see that joystick? See if you push it forward, or the train goes faster. And you're like,
Yeah.
why is it not going faster? No, you have to do it a couple of times. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I was on fake train. So he took me up to the front. Literally.
Oh, sorry, I was
Will he get bucked on the
train?
train? Will he get bucked on the Dublin to Belfast Express?
He took me up the front where he showed
I'm
me
sure he did.
where they drive the train.
Mind the gap, please.
The next stop is Willie's asshole.
He let me blow the wee horn though.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
I never felt so much like a Make-A-Wish kid in my life. I was like, is this where I drive a train though? And he's like, do you want to blow the horn? And I was like,
you wearing a wee hat though, weren't you?
I didn't give me the hat, unfortunately. I would have wore the hat.
I heard he give you more now.
But at one point, I was like, obviously it's such a me question to ask. He was just like, here's where the radio is, and here's where the horn gets blown, and this is how they control the speed. And I was like, does anyone ever get hit with a train? And he went, all the time. He said a few days ago, there was a guy a farmer had let his sheep walk out over the rail line, just flattened them all. And I was like, no way. Got up his phone and just basically showed me just a line of sheep that were pureed like against the rail. Because they just... Yeah, I swear to God.
You ever seen that clip of the wee lad on the Late Late Show? And
Shimmy?
Termini goes, like, what do you want to be when you're older? And he goes, like, I want to fly planes in the buildings.
And then I was like, what's he like?
And then he's like, no, what do you want to do? And he says, I want to fly planes into skyscrapers.
And his dad's like, that's my wee man. And the host is like, all right, no more children.
You're going to share up and be like, see, terrorism.
Was that in the Late Late Show?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it was in America.
No, it was definitely here because the kid was Irish.
Yeah.
I want to fly planes into buildings. Okay, well, he's a
What was he
murderer.
on for?
I don't know.
Just, I think there was something wrong with him. I think he had like...
Obviously. Saying
But,
stuff like that.
but I mean, I think he had like severe autism or something, so they just had him on. I don't know why, they were just like, he'd done
Going on
something.
here and show people how much of a fucking lunatic you are.
Yeah, I want to fly.
Oh, what's a crack with fucking men to put their kids on things like that?
I don't know, because I don't know if he'd achieved something, then they were interviewing him. I don't know if he'd done something else.
I know. And imagine putting your child on one of them TV programs and then you had to do something on the TV program.
I was great on it. I was a natural. I was better on TV then than I am now, man. I had a fucking great time. It's me on scooter around the corner.
It's not even that there sort of thing. It's the other ones. It's like, you know, Good Morning Britain, and they're like, oh, here's Sandra with wee Katie.
Do you remember the one I'm thinking of?
Well,
Where they had a girl on who could impersonate the Big Ben noise.
yeah.
And she was like, oh, go ahead, do it. And she just goes, bing bong, bing bong. And they were like, oh, that's the segment then, is it? All right, yeah. We're going to have JLS on, and they'll have this fucking waste of space on instead.
You were going to say it there. And you were going to say it and you reined it in.
Professional.
No, I think there's just parents out there that are just desperate to get on TV.
Well, you see that in America with those like kid fucking beauty pageants
Yeah.
where it's ugly
Irish
fab.
dancing has now got to that stage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, has it? Is it?
Irish dancing's
fuck
wild.
me.
My sister used to do. Is it an intense
Yeah, it's
fucking lifestyle?
It used to just, like I used to do it was just you wore a pair of shorts and a fucking face top. Now it's a $4,000.
Do some Irish dancing and go work out the side.
Yeah. Shuttering. But now it's a fucking like $4,000 dress. It's like, it's about the fake tan, the fake wig, and the fucking dress now. It's all about the money. Like,
Yeah,
it's not, it's gone away from being, and I think it was when they let America and all in it, you see.
Yeah, like there's kids now, like 8 or 9, that are like spending the money and like getting all this stuff done as if they're going on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's not even the best dancer wins now. It's like
Who's the best presentation?
yeah. So
See?
and there's people can't afford that and compete with it. So
No. Because I remember my sister did. There was one Irish dancing school in like any Protestant area made the news that was there. My sister used to go to it all the time. And it was the maddest looking fucking thing I've ever seen. Just that not moving your hands at all. Did you do it? Did the boys do it?
Well, yeah.
I don't,
I used to go to Keely's and stuff all the time.
What's that?
Keely's just like, it's like an informal Irish dancing thing. So you just go and there's
It's a
like
group dance, like a disco.
Yeah.
It's an Irish disco.
yeah. So it's a disco, but only there's like coordinated dances and like
Waves of Tory.
that you all know.
Fuck
And,
the Huns.
yeah, that's
You know,
a very
I get
popular
the-
one.
stand the Protestant's head.
Yeah.
All
And
them songs.
so it's just like a traditional band. They're just like, instead of there being a disco and like there's fucking like Calvin Harris playing, it's just a load
group
of
dances.
fellas with accordions.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Declan Wilson plays all the jigs and the reels. That's what he does.
Who's that?
Was
Q Radio guy?
Was,
Decky.
can't say that in the same fucking.
That's what he was from.
No, but you can't. Sort of.
I've done it. It's been done. But I know that's how you know him. But fuck it. So instead of like a school disco, you would have had school group dances.
Yeah, we had discos too, but see, especially
loser.
when you went to like the Gaeltacht and all, like so, like one.
There was
night-
some crack.
It was class. Like so, one night you would have had a Killian, and the next night you would have had a disco.
And the Gaeltacht's a thing where you go and it's only Irish speaking community.
Yeah, so you go like it's
School?
like going to camp. So,
Yeah.
but only during the camp. During the day, you go to school to learn Irish,
Right, okay.
and then
Do activities like sports.
it's only like a
music.
couple of hours. It's like
Bombs.
free bombs and all. So you like do school for like 3-4 hours of the day, and it's very relaxed. You're learning a bit of Irish, and then you can hang about with your mates the rest of the day. And then that night, there's like a ceilidh or a disco, or you get like brought on a wee trip somewhere.
And now, are you allowed to speak English at it at all?
Yeah, in a way, but the prompt you to speak more Irish. So the idea is that not everybody's going to be fluent in Irish. At certain Gaeltachts, there's Gaeltachts you go to where it's Irish
Strict.
only.
Yeah, like
But that Ixalachan there where I went to, you know, it's about promoting the language as much as you can, and then
So
hopefully at the end of the 3 weeks you're speaking.
and you
more of it
stay in
than-
a house with like a family that like
Live in the
predominantly just speaks Irish. So like they're giving you your food and like asking you like for your like washing up and all in Irish. So
Right.
it gets you used to like living as an Irish speaker.
Okay. Yeah, we never did. We went to Killalay instead. Went on a zip line. That's what we did.
Killalay.
Yeah, to get used to people zip lining families. I don't know what we went there for, but we never. Yeah, there's none of that. And is that all I was
That's
supposed
because
to
you
do?
didn't have a language.
We do it. Everyone's. You don't need to get used to speaking English.
It's
Everybody does.
it's very expensive now to send your kids to the Gaeltacht.
Oh really? Inflation fucked it.
It's
My first one, it was like 175 quid for 2 weeks.
like it's a 2-week holiday for 175 quid. Like it
And
was
it's your bed and
meant as like
breakfast
a
now.
cheap thing.
But it was it's like I have 2 kids go to it. It's fucking
Money, like Jesus Christ, Jesus. And is it good crack like, or is it?
class.
Or
It's
are
like literally
best holiday you'll ever.
you actually excited to go? I thought
Oh,
kids would be
wow.
like, "Fuck this."
No, listen, the kids fight. You can't get a place at it. Like it's fucking that hard to get a place. Like
Oh right, I thought it was
picture-
mandatory.
You basically go there, right, and you don't have parents and you don't have
Yeah.
So you have a bit of free reign, and you're in like the countryside in the middle of Donegal.
It's like a
and there's only, like, a wee
semi-lads
shit.
holiday.
And it's just like you're in, it's like your first lads holiday because you're in like a house with 10 other fellas,
Yeah.
wee lads,
Yeah.
and you just walk to school in the morning, then you walk back at lunchtime, then you walk up again, and it's just a bit of crack.
All right, okay.
And you're going with girls and all, do you know what I mean? So
Aye.
it's like a summer camp.
Yeah, that was every like first school holidays. Like everyone's trying to fucking get a wee snog. Like
Whereas Willie's up the front on the fucking driver's knee, learn how to drive the minibus.
yeah, I'm like, you just get to hit the horn whenever you want.
You're not anybody doing it.
yeah.
People came back.
I'm gonna
from
I'm gonna drive this van into a building.
there's like people coming back from a Gaeltacht with like trying to stockpad, like all their numbers while they were away, like how many people they went with.
Yeah, I put 17 girls. There's only 12 went.
Well, the last day I used to go with everybody.
What, the girls and the fellas?
Everybody.
Good.
No, like,
Patrick's
was very progressive in the 90s.
What's slut in Irish?
slut with a big fucking fella. Slut with a big fella.
Slut you?
Slut you.
Sucky our bollocks.
But the last night, even when you had a girl, like I remember like one of the years going to the wee girl I was going with, because it was one of the first times I went with one person the whole course.
Uh-huh.
And I said to her, nah, you do know the last night is a bit of a thing where Paddy just goes around and sucks the face of
Orgy.
everybody.
It's my gangbang night.
It's just like, What do you mean? And I'm like, I'm gonna, like, all your mates and all, I'm gonna kiss everybody. Just so you know. Just so you know.
Fucking me creep. I'm gonna kiss all your mates.
I wasn't the only one. My mate done it too. So the two of us used to just go about and see, and we, teachers and all, anybody, we tried out here.
Because there's like there's ones that are like maybe in uni, like students that go up and do like work experience at it. So they work during the summer,
Right.
and like another there is like supervisors.
Yeah.
So if you're going on trips or like they're like chaperoning like the discos and the Kayleys and all.
Right, okay.
And like always like someone's like, I'm gonna ask him to like this. I'm gonna ask this 21-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Like, does she wanna kiss a fucking 13-year-old?
You look at it. Just imagine the teachers being like, there is one guy on the last day he will try to kiss you, just don't let him.
See all the male teachers put lip balm on.
Yeah. Did you ever prep when you know you're going about snogging? Did you prep yourself? Did you have like breath mints or it all? Or you're a dirty bastard. I would have not, like, when you were getting, there was nothing worse than meeting someone who had stinking breath.
Listen,
and you don't find out until you're like tongue deep.
You don't understand. We'd be at a disco, right? A disco, and it's like a Kelly. It's called the Kelly Moor. It's like the last night, right? And it's all this, and everybody's crying because we're not going to see each other again. Everybody's going back to their own county and their own town and whatever, right?
Nah.
So everybody's hugging and all that there. So it wasn't like I was just one guy. Everybody was doing this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Our school discos were different. The girls would all be dancing. The boys would just be hitting 50-50s on each other on the dance floor, like. That's all. This is just one cunt slide tackling every time. I hate a tip.
Because you couldn't do it.
There was one cunt with a wee jabby finger, does my head in.
One of the best things was the fact that there would be all rivalries between the different counties.
Yeah.
You know, so like if there was like
Comortis na Contia.
So like they would do like Gaelic tournaments or football tournaments or basketball tournaments or whatever between the different counties. And like that's like straight away. And so then you've already built up this rivalry between fucking Antrim and Armagh and like or Derry and Tyrone.
Yeah.
And when you get to the disco, like fucking there's all sorts of fights and like
We never had any fights. I don't remember anything like that.
And then another thing, there's pure fucking full on xenophobia because then there's always a rivalry built up between the ones on the course and Winter na Hatcha, which means like the locals.
Right.
So they get called munchies. So like, because it's short for Winter na Hatcha. So like, the locals don't like that this. Like the local fucking adults are like loving it, you know, because they get all this money coming into the community. But all the local kids are like, there's all these fucking weirdos coming into my village.
I did under my breath, yeah. He went all the adults are loving it. I went, yeah, nonsense.
So yeah, like the local kids all sort of like, you know, see if your like clothes are washing out in the lane and all, they'll like steal them or they'll like steal your hurls if they're like at the back of somebody's house.
Wait, but I fucking hate this.
But then you just go and like you try and get it back. It's good. Yeah. It's good fun. Like
good fun. Just beat the fuck out of a culture.
Yeah.
You munchy bastard.
We would have had similar thing. Like in the summer, I would have went to like Tullycarnet summer scheme. Similar.
It's like shameless.
So you know your parents dropped you off at the community centre like 8 a.m. You stayed there till like 3, and then you went on day trips. But when you're saying the rivalry thing, we have the exact same thing. If we were bowling on the same day that Ballybean summer scheme was bowling, and by the way, it's 5 minutes up the fucking road.
But there's
one spar between the two fucking places. I used to just knock the fuck out of each other.
That's just a thing. That's a territory thing that people have. I mean,
100%.
That dates back till fucking Comanches. Do you know what I mean?
Not Tullycarnet and Ballybean.
The famous rivalry in the Tennessee mountains, remember? The Comanches.
Big battle at the ice bowl.
I think that's what the road Last of the Mohicans.
Last of the Moccasin wearing cunts.
Tom Cruise moved into Venville and it all kicked off. I remember that.
Meet you down Dundonald Ice Bowl ball bags.
That is always my favourite rivalry.
Dundonald Ice Bowl must have been the place where a lot of digging matches happened in between.
Oh, fucking still is, yeah. I'm not of the age to go.
Willie's still standing there, like, he's a bit old-fashioned, isn't he? Like,
We're
going to go into the penguin.
Yeah, they call me Big Train down there. Just go in and run through kids.
We're going to go into the airsofting room.
Yeah.
And we're going to sort this out
Jungle
once and
James,
for all.
they're getting your belly snagged in the ball pit.
I miss that.
Let's see how you get on in Indiana land.
I miss the airsoft in Dundonald. It was the only airsoft place everyone was going for the first time. It was still class at it.
Yeah.
They're like, and the gun works, and they're like, don't worry. I know. They've already known.
I used to love going over there. Like, I got obsessed with it for like a bit when I was
Dad didn't
a
like us
teenager.
going over.
No, but
There, watch yourself in there.
I,
Don't be wearing any selfie.
It's not real gun. Are you sure it's not real? Someone may bring one.
remember, I used to love it. Like, I used to be over it flat out.
They were fucking. It was. I love airsoft. I've never done paintball, but I love airsoft.
Class.
Kieran was talking about, like, for Patreon doing a comedian's paintball, and I would love to do that.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
It would be costly to GoPro everybody up, but fuck, it would be funny.
So did Demons fucking go ahead and do the darts?
Haggerty organised that, didn't they? I'm on tour, so couldn't do it. You couldn't do it either.
That's the thing. When we get these ideas, we just fucking do them straight away.
It'd be good, like, but
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I think it's when I'm in Australia. No, I'm away with Kieran. I wouldn't. I'd be the commentator.
You'd have a robot arm doing it for you.
Yeah. I'd just be on stage when everyone's on, just sinking pints.
No, I didn't want you to do
Could
it
you do it?
anyway.
Darts?
Yeah.
Not well. I can do it.
But it'd be funny, just like, Willie, you need 501
Yeah.
for your next one. And it's like, Willie, you still need 501.
Yeah. Well, it's your 12th dart. Move aside.
9 darter.
Somebody in the audience, give the wheel all a chance.
Yeah. Everyone's shouting, I can't concentrate.
The girl stands up and goes, I'm leaving my ghost down taking this is terrible.
That's who I'm facing in the darts.
The dog's
It's me against that dog. And I'm 3 games down. I'm like, fuck all wrong with that dog.
The thing is, no matter what you hit, we just still play the music. Like,
That's I love going to darts. I don't even know how darts works, and I've been like 5 times. I don't know the rules. It's just every now and then I'm like, oh mate, yeah. When I used to work in the Odyssey, it was the worst shift you could have because there would be every stand was crowded because there'd be one person doing the till and two each till doing pints.
fuck.
Because people were going up, knowing you're going to have to get up and down all night, so they'll come up and be like, gives 18 pints.
No, but the type of people that go to darts just order 18 pints.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
every
yeah,
one
yeah,
of them, and they'll all come back to the table with 18 pints each and go, did you get drink? Oh, I didn't know you were getting drink. Well, nobody's telling me. Fuck it, we'll drink it. And that's why it ends up getting fucked all around the place.
See when I see at the darts and someone's throwing a pint, I'm like, that's like £8. Yeah. That's a dear pint to be throwing. Like, we used to take a piss because when we worked there, we obviously knew everyone that worked there. So you just go up like each of us, we take a different till and just get fucking loads of free pints because there's no way of checking.
That's why they charge £8 a pint.
No, we do that because they charge £8 a pint.
But my point is,
It would be that anyway.
no, because see if they charge the ordinary money, it's because it's not a permanent fucking place for like drink. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they know, like, if you work in a bar, they know that somebody's going to get a free drink somewhere along the line.
I would even see the amount
I
they
used to
sell.
have a mate
If
that
I got 100 free pints, it's not touching
No,
what
I know,
they could have
but
made.
that's what I'm saying. But see, I had a mate working in the garage and he used to go in to get fags and he used to lift the fag box and punch it and go, oh, fuck our damage, do you want them for cheap?
Yeah, you do shit like that when you get...
Like, I had a mate worked at McDonald's and literally said to me one time, why do you not come in? And I'm like, I didn't really eat McDonald's. We didn't have McDonald's when I was younger. Like, we didn't genuinely.
Yeah.
I remember having a Wimpy or something once when we were younger. So there was a McDonald's in the town and everybody from school would go in and get it. And Paul was like, you're not coming in, they got fucking grub. I was like, don't know. And then I went in one Saturday on my own. And I'll go in and see him here. And I ordered he says, order something for 99p or fucking like 79p. It was a burger. And they wanted to see a bag of food to give me. And I was embarrassed because I went, like, there's nobody even with me to eat this. Do you know what I mean? I was walking up with 20 chicken burgers and fucking 20 Big Macs and was going,
It's me after a gig.
fucking, like, what the fuck do I do here?
Yeah.
But then I had a mate worked in the food place in the bus station. And I used to go with a girl from the Gaeltacht. She was from Armagh, and I used to go down and meet her in the bus station. And I went in, and he was just so pleased to see me. He was like, "Do you want a fry?" And I was like, "Oh, I got a fry." And then he would say, "Come back at lunchtime when lunch menu comes on, and I give you and her lunch." We used to go back and get lunch. And then I was in the football team, and I says, "Here, fucking such and such works that, don't you?" And he's like, "Oh." And they're like, "Can we come down and get it?" It got to the stage where, like, the girl that owned the place was coming in, and the fucking place was fucking full of people eating
Business
food.
is booming.
And she was opening the till, there was nothing in it. She's going, "What's going on here?" Like, everybody's eating. And he gets scooped, like. But it got to the stage.
You have to be smart about it when you work in those places.
He was 15.
Aye, you don't know.
Do you know what I mean? It was just, he could call that.
Yeah, and you do want to be the ones like, I'm sorting all my mates out, not
But
like
we
you
used
do want
get
to be
free
that.
grub all the fucking time, like.
I remember, I can't remember, someone in my family was going with someone who worked at McDonald's, and they used to come out after every shift with all the shit they're not fucking selling. Just like 3 McDonald's bags.
You know my bit about the KFC, don't you?
What's that?
No.
No.
It's a new bit I have.
I haven't seen it, now I know.
Wait till you see it. So you're talking about free grub, like, it's the fucking best bit, like.
But when we worked in the Aussie, you know, they weren't, even if they hadn't used food, we weren't allowed to take it.
Dump the bin.
Because in one of the other arenas that they owned, someone had eaten the chicken burger that was
Get sick.
got sick. No one's allowed. The food wastage in those places would fucking make you sick, mate.
But that's why they charge so much for it, because there's so much, because they prepare so much and it's all waste and it all gets fucked in the bin.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Shite, like.
Yeah. Like, especially when you've been working, like if you're doing at Disney on Ice, you were doing 3-4 shifts in a row, so you're there for like 12 hours and you haven't had a chance to eat.
And you're starving.
You're starving and you're
Ah,
seeing
that's
them
just
carry the burgers. You could get away with it if you were working in the kitchen, but if you're out the front, if you went in the kitchen supervisor would be like, "Why the fuck are you here?" So we're seeing all the food getting dropped and you're fucking starving. You're like, "Please, lads, please." I'm so fucking hungry. Good job, that was. I enjoyed it.
Killed the crack.
I don't know, just me being like,
That killed the cracker for whatever reason.
for some reason we always went with nothing more.
Did I
than
ever
that.
tell you you've been getting some mentions, like,
On what?
on like my gigs when I was away?
Oh, have I?
Yeah, I was showing the tattoo and stuff. I'm talking about you being the biggest spastic ever.
Yeah. Have you seen my bit I do about the tattoos?
No,
Have you seen that bit?
no.
It's I just made fun of your tattoo. I'm like, it's so thick and black. I'm surprised Kim Kardashian hasn't sat on it. And then I talk about you being like, "I'm going to Ibiza." And I'm like, because he's only 43. And you're like, "I'm going to Ibiza all next week." Fuck's sake. I only wrote him for Ulster Hall. I tried doing it abroad. It didn't really work as much, but I do it back here. It works quite well.
I showed the tattoo. I think that worked it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I always wear like quite tight jeans on stage, so I can't be like 2 seconds, lads. Have you anything to promo?
Yeah, well, the Alex show, because the Occupied Six Counties regional tour is fucking completely sold out,
Call it Bad's name.
right?
Call it Bad's actual name.
That's what it's called,
You can add dates if you call it Bad's actual name.
right? So that tour is completely gone. I'm going to add more dates in more places and in places that's sold out because it's just fucking completely went beyond. Thank you, everybody's bought tickets. Armagh, we had set their room up for 200. They ended up selling 250, and then they came back to me like, "We'll have to increase it to 400." And I'm like, "That's okay." And then they sold more fucking tickets, and I'm like, just get to the number and fucking stick to it. So
Yeah.
now they've increased the room to 850. So we're tickets in Armagh. If you want to go and see me in Armagh,
What's the dates?
9th of March, I think. 9th of March in Armagh, and the SSE's out. Tickets are flying out. I'm loving it. It's in October. But there's still more tickets. Are fucking get them bought.
Get 'em
This
on.
is a Dagger show. Dagger show that's getting premiered at the Glasgow Comedy Festival. That's sold out. You can't get a ticket to that. And I'm not going to do Dagger anywhere else. So if you want to see the show in Belfast, you have to go to the Alice.
You should jump on some pods when you're in Glasgow too.
Yeah, should.
I don't know who does any, but
There they are. So can't really
have a
jump
look.
on them if you don't know.
no, there is one. There's some way. I think it's Stephen Buchanan does one.
So Armagh is 9th of March in the City Hotel, and extra tickets released due to demand, so they just keep fucking adding them on. So get them now, because I think it is going to cap at where it's at. Don't think they have a bigger room. So
Yeah.
get on that. The SSE's the 4th of October, get on that. And I promise that I'm announcing, and tickets will be on sale for Australia tour next week. Next week, they're
Yeah.
on fucking sale. It'll be done.
Yeah.
I was on Dead Man Talking.
It's good fun.
Unreal.
Very good fun.
Unreal.
Freddie and Rob are lovely fellas.
Had a fucking great time on it.
Yeah.
So,
Me and Kieran did it over Edinburgh, and it was fun. But it was, you know, what's like in the middle of Edinburgh. Everyone's
meant to do
half
it.
fucked.
In Edinburgh, they were telling me that.
Did you not do it in the end?
He says I couldn't do it.
You would have told me you couldn't do it. I wouldn't just go, you can't do it for no reason.
All I'm saying is Freddie and Rob says you were asked to do it, you and Willie together, and you didn't do it, and you were still in Edinburgh. And I was like,
Then you would have told me you couldn't do it.
I don't know what happened. They just
You've told me you couldn't do it.
We were on the pod, and they were like, "Why did you not do this in Edinburgh?" And I was like, "I don't think I was there." And they were like, "We were with you."
Yeah, they were with us the whole time.
The night after they recorded, there says we were sitting with you in Bristol.
We talked while we were there about doing it that day. Like we had just done it. So I don't know why.
Nobody seems to know why.
Dunno.
But I've done it now. I went till Bolton and done it. I got the train I had to fly into Liverpool, and then I had to get the train to Bolton, Harwich or whatever, or Harwich or wherever the fuck it is, say Bolton. And I got on the train in Liverpool, made my way and got to Bolton. And when I got off of Bolton, my ticket wouldn't let me out of the fucking station.
That's a bastard.
And the guy was like, "You shouldn't have been able to get here." And I went, "But I did." And he was like, "But you shouldn't have been able to get here." And I went, "But I did." And no one stopped it. And the ticket, it got me here. So I don't know what the issue is. And he's like, "You're going to have to pay more money." And I'm like, "That's okay." And he's like, "No, but you don't understand. Like, it's more money." And I was like, "That's okay. If it's more money,
Yeah.
I will pay it."
In England, that would be the end of the world.
And he's
People-
like, "No, but you don't know. This ticket didn't get you." And I went, "Listen, the ticket was $17.90. I've got to where I need to go. If I have to pay more, let me know what it is." Oh my God, oh my God. And he went over and he was like, "He got a ticket to Manchester and I got him here." And the guy was like, "Oh, I shouldn't have got him here. Like, it's going to be more money." I mean, no, he's told me that. What is it? And he was like, "It's going to be another £5." And I was like, "Oh, you serious? Fuck that. No, I can't. I have 4 starving kids." And they went, "Oh," and I went, "No, lads, it's fine. For fuck's sake, it's a fiver." Like they were making him. I paid $17.90 for a fucking ticket. Like, I'm not fucking skint. Like, I don't care. And he was like that was expensive for that ticket. I mean, I will give you the fiver. I just want to get out. And then when I paid the fiver and get out and seen Bolton, it was always sad enough.
Yeah, I've never been to Bolton.
Bolton's fucking bad, man.
Worse than Birmingham?
It's a smaller version of it, but it was just...
Oh, shit. And I like Birmingham. I was gonna say the people are lovely. They're fine, but it's the grimmest place on earth, man.
It's just dull. But there was sun shining in Bolton, and it was still a wee bit like... There's some parts of England like you're... And then you go 5 minutes up the road and you're in a real nice wee village.
Yeah. Some parts of England are lovely, and then other places you're like, I can see why you're miserable bastards here. Just the general vibes really fucking grim.
I assumed Leeds. In my head, Leeds was like a big concrete, just like wasteland thing, you know. But I went to Leeds and it was fucking lovely, like really nice.
Manchester
city.
and Liverpool are two places that get like shit on. I love
Me
them.
and Murph were in Leeds, right? And picking a car up. And we were walking until the main shopping centre, I forget the name of it. And this wee guy, but he looked like the dwarf from
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. And
Gimli.
And I went, like, he was so like him, he had the beard. And I went to Murph, "Isn't he like your man from Lord of the Rings?" And Murph turned around and looked at him, and he just looked at me and he went, "I heard that, you hairy-faced bastard." But he chased us. And we were laughing that he was chasing us, but when he was chasing us, he looked like...
Gimli.
Yes,
Just
like,
running
it was
Gimli.
just like... He run like him and all, and he was like, "Come back here, you hairy-faced bastard." And I was in fucking wrinkles. Like, that was the best thing. He could have called me a fat bastard, but he called me a hairy-faced bastard. But he was chasing us up the escalators and all, and I was going, somebody records this. This is actually fucking hilarious. It's like one of them ones, somebody touches somebody's hand, and they're chasing around the fucking thing. And we were up and down the fucking... It was just so fucking funny. "I heard that, you hairy-faced bastard."
Fuck's sake. Whenever I talked about Marcus Rashford and Thompson's.
Oh shit!
We'll have to do it on the Patreon.
We'll do it on the Patreon, yeah. I had a stoned out argument with a friend who was insistent that Gimli in Lord of the Rings, the only line of dialogue he ever had was like he would just say Gimli. A really intense argument. It was like, he speaks in it, and it's like, no, he doesn't. He just says Gimli. I'm like, no, he doesn't.
That's like fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. I am Groot.
Literally. So he thought Gimli's only thing would be to go, are you ready to battle? Do you want to die with a friend? And he's going, Gimli! Like, you know, he fucking talks on it.
We should get him to do the advertisement for no Gimli's.
Gimli's!
It's no Grimleys.
No Gimli's.
In Omnitown. Just have him just stand there going, Grimleys!
Gimli's!
Where do you get a washing machine? Grimleys! Where do you get a TV? Grimleys!
Gimli!
See us on Patreon.
See, yeah.
I feel electric when you go.